Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode we worked on getting our train area kind of set up properly and lit, hence the lines, the power lines and stuff. What is that? Pollution. Oh, okay, so these are just indicators. That's fun, that's fun. So this is our basic little loop that we're going to start with, and we can expand it out as needed. But for right now, we've got coal, we've got iron and copper ore that will come in to feed this system. And then later on, we'll be reworking all this and making it into a much more efficient, better area. But right now, this is perfectly good. So the immediate need is I want to go ahead and set up my 2 other trains, because I have 3 depots or stops here. And I want to have trains at all those stops. So I have an assembler up here working on my engines that I need for the locomotives. So once I pick those up, then we should be able to make a couple more of them there, locomotives. So it looks like that finished. How many did we get? 66. Okay. Let's go ahead and make 2 more engines. And then how many cargo wagons do we have? We have 2, so we need 2 more. So there's that. Cool. Good stuff, good stuff. We have some technology we need to research here, it seems. Let's go ahead and grab this car. Because that does become handy once you start getting bigger, larger areas. You can just kind of drive around. Let's see how the trains do with the game. Yeah. They really kind of expand your ability to pick up large... They allow you to transport lots more stuff. Which is... You know, just kind of how the game goes. You always want more and more. You want to build it bigger and better, always. Let's go ahead and do that. And do that. Okay, cool. So this is going to be our copper train. So let's do color, and let's do... Oh, I can't. This one had presets. So 204, 102. So let's do 204, 102. And that's just coloring the trains. No fuel in here just yet, which is fine. We'll worry about that momentarily. We want this to automatically go to the copper ore drop-off until the inventory is empty, which is fine. And then we want this. This is going to be what? 140, 164, 221. 140. Oh crap. 140. So 224. Is that? No, probably not. Well, that's definitely not it. So 140. Oh, okay. 140, 164, 221. 160. 160, 221. I believe. 221. Cool. So now those match. You don't necessarily have to do that. I just like to do that so I can see what's going on. This is going to go automatically to the iron ore drop-off until inventory is empty. And the inventory is empty thing will make more sense once I actually have like processing area ready to go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a couple of these. Squad 50 is no more, so let's grab half of my fuel, drop that there. Oh, I did not put that in the right place. So there's that. And then fuel, let's go ahead and put that in there. So now you should just be able to go, and you'll just hang out until you're empty. Oh, which is now, because you're empty now. Okay, do I have any ore on me? I do not. So let's just leave you off. Yeah, okay. So you can tell the trains where to stop. That's a neat touch. Yes. Oh, that's just scratching the surface, man. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get some smart inserters built, or fast inserters built rather, because I tend... Oh yeah, I do have the loaders that I have not tried yet. How does that even work? Does it just blip like that? How does that work? So coal, right? I mean, is it coal? Does it just suck it out? I'm gonna figure out how this works, because loaders are new to me. Like, this is not something... Or do those work with boxes? I mean, is that how that works? Don't know. I'm gonna have to look into this. So if we put, say, like, some iron plates in there. Oh, okay. Well, it sucked out of a box. That's kind of cool. That is actually really cool. Oh, so now we have all these boats and shotgun shells. Let's go ahead and do larger poles, because larger poles will give us better like range on our electricity. Like the high tension wires, you can run power further. That makes sense. Now the question is, can I use this on a train though? Like, if that's the case, then we could have some fun, but it doesn't look like that is the case. What about the other side? Okay, so you need to be filtered for coal as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look into this, because apparently that's the 5dims mod, and it's not reading properly. So I'm gonna go back to the old school way, because the old school way is always good. So let's go ahead and run all these. So let's do this. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting down a bunch of inserters, and what this allows me to do is allows me to pick up stuff out of the trains and do something with those items. So what I like to do is I like to do like opposing direction, because inserters always put, unless you use like the near inserters from the mods, they'll always put it on the far side of the belt. And if you want to fully saturate your lines and stuff, you have to kind of pay attention where things are being placed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do that, because that's actually going to combine the front and the back. And then I'm going to run this out and over, I think. This, and then probably the same thing over here. So that means we'll have, let me think about this. Hold on. So we want this to come around. Okay, I gotta think through this. Sorry. So that's gonna be one. Okay, brain is working. Talking is momentary. Hold on. Okay, so if I want this to kind of mix nicely, then oh, okay, I remember how I used to do this. Got it. So now we have these combining. That's going to be combining. This will go into here. That will come over here and combined. When I say combined, so that's left and a right. So that's going to go into one. Oh no, this is not the way I used to do it, but it'll still work. That's really messy. I think I used to have it come out the other side though. But that doesn't make any sense. Okay. You guys are gonna be like, dude, come on, just do something with it. And I'm like, I would completely agree with you. So that's gonna go on the far side. So let me think here. So that's gonna go on the far side, that's gonna stay on the top. So that's not what we want. So let's go ahead and do like I was just doing there. It'll make more sense once it's getting plopped out. Alright, so there's that. And then let's run this over, kind of like how we did, somehow. And then that we can pull back around. And the good thing is, once we get this set up and working properly, we won't have to build it again, because we can use blueprints, which is wonderful. So I want that once again to hop across, and that can continue up. So this I want to combine with that, right? Is that right? That sounds not right at all. And then, there we go. Okay. Oh, hello. Come on. Alright, so let's go ahead and just get these crazy things out of the way. So now we have 4, right? So this coming from the middle will go up that one. That one goes around and combines with that one to make a second one from there. And then what I can do is just pull this back. This is a crazy terrible build. And then of course we need a balancer. The balancers just help things stay balanced, as you would expect. What's that saying? Oh, it's not liking stuff, though, what it's saying. Okay. So once we actually have coal to feed this thing, it'll make a lot more sense. So now we can like send this up and do whatever we want to based on, you know, how things are situated. And I just realized freaking A that, wait, can I put it there? Put it there. I think we're okay. We're not okay. Shoot, that's because I need the larger poles. Right, okay, which is these. And we need copper plates. Okay, that's fine. We're good, I think. It's been so long since I've done my builds and my setups. I'm sure I'm going to revamp that build a few times before I get it right, or I feel like it's right. There used to be a way that I would do it. It was very, very compact. It would come out one side, and it would work very, very nicely. But I can't remember that right off. I'm gonna grab some plates and some gears and some... Oh, I did have transport belts there. And where was my grabbers? Where were my grabbers, rather? Excuse me, guys. Oh my gosh. We have a cluster fluff of robots here. Yeah, so that's probably one of the reasons why things were bad. Okay. Anyway, what was I looking for? So medium electric poles. Let's go ahead and make a few of those. Head back down. So trains can run out of fuel? Yes, they can. Indeed they can. Something you have to be mindful of. So those should now all receive power. And if I just run maybe one more line down. Yeah, so now that's all gonna feed there. So with those few that were left out, they should line up evenly here. I want to say evenly, like, you know, if it goes through the conveyor, it'll be underground, but it'll still line up. So yeah, so you have an exact amount just hanging out there. So yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start. It's not the best, but it's a good start. So these guys are gonna come around, and what I need to do is I need to make like a little refuel area, and since this is probably gonna be kind of an exit area, I'm gonna make my little refuel station right here. Let's come down and in. Not that far. Just needs to be like a couple. Oh, I'm gonna have to undo that. Okay, let's continue with that. Oh, come on. Octo engines, those are the crazy mod steam engines that I'm not sure I'm gonna use just yet. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Is that too far? That was too far. Line this up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, bots, do your thing. And then let's grab some rail signals to go ahead and continue with our little blocking. Okay, you missed one. One there, there, and that would be the end of that. Okay, cool. So if so here it shows you those white boxes, what's considered the block for that. That'll show you the block for that, so on and so forth. So on and so forth, rather. Yeah, okay, cool. We have a link to the train. Yes, I will, absolutely. But I have to like get my very basic area ready to handle the coal that'll come in. The next step would be to build the quarry to pick up the coal, but right now I'm just working on our refuel area. Because we will need a refuel area, and I want to make sure that that's ready to go before we get our trains up and running. So what's going to happen here is there's going to be, let's just call it refuel and make it super easy. So some of these names are just kind of ridiculous. It's refuel, and we're actually going to just leave that as red. I'm okay with that. Which means now I want to send this guy to the refuel station. Just kind of as a test. Let's say inventory full. Let's just go to refuel. Okay, and now we can watch it like go around. And you don't want to stand in front of these things when they're coming in. That can be really bad. So let's go ahead and turn you off. So the reason why I did that is just to make sure that I have the stuff lined up properly. I'm going to have a couple of boxes here, just kind of ready to go. The reason why I'm doing this is because trains will need fuel, and I'll need to supply that fuel as quickly as possible to make sure there's no like backups or anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually, you know what, I only need like one. I don't think I need two. I don't think I need two. I just need the one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have just inserters going and putting fuel directly into the train. That's kind of the whole purpose there. For right now, I'm literally just going to do this. And that's a very simple way to do this, but I think it'll be perfectly fine. I didn't mean to double that up. And that'll be close enough. Cool. So now if I go and I put down, you know, if I hold F, or is it Z and C? I should put it in there, and then the box, and then the inserter from the box will pick up and put into the train. And as long as, you know, there'll be like a total of 2 full stacks of coal in here. So that way, you know, I didn't actually need an iron chest. I can use a wooden chest just the same. It's small, it's cheaper and it's smaller, but I only need 2 slots. So that way, anytime trains need fuel, it'll come and refuel to a certain amount, and then be good to go. So let's go ahead and send you, let's remove refuel. Let's send you back to coal drop off. And it's gonna come around and go back to here and be ready to go from here. Big train set, you like that? Yeah, this is basically, this is like a train set simulator, along with factory building, along with everything else that is good in life. All right, so let's do the refuel stuff, and let's call this. This is basically creating lines, and lines allow you to define kind of the scheduling and what trains go in what line and stuff, like for specific things. Does that even make any sense? Like, you can group trains together on a line and they'll do similar things. And if you load a line, then it'll automatically load in those stops and stuff you've set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this coal supply line 1. Save it as a line. It is active. It is a refuel thing. And then I think we're good. So we have 1 station and 1 train active on this, which is good. That's all we need. Cool. So that's that in terms of the coal being dropped off. Now the other thing that I want to do real quick is I want to take a look and to see what's going on here in terms of coal. We are still doing very, very good with our coal, so we don't need to worry about this too much. We are starting to run out a little bit up here, it looks like. Like, these guys are pretty well empty. Uh-oh. I hear something. Uh-oh. Is everything going off? What's happened? That was supposed to be global, wasn't it? Do we have less than... oh, okay. Okay. Show alert is the thing I meant to do. Okay. Well, yeah. So that means we need more droids. We need more stuff available to do the droid stuff. Oh boy. Okay. So let's go ahead and plop what I have available in here. Maybe half of them, because I want to have protection. So what are these guys needing? These guys need... Actually, can we do this? Can we do this? No, it's just... Oh, okay, so it'll deploy them. Let me go ahead and get these out of my inventory real fast. Oh, it went away. That was weird. That was a weird glitch. Oh, there's one more there. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is there any more? I don't see any more. I thought I saw like 6 of them in my inventory. Anyway, let's continue with this. So they need gears. Of course they need gears. Let's go ahead and give them like 3 stacks worth. They need more copper as well. And now we're gonna be getting this number back up. So hopefully our alarm will chill out now. Let's go ahead and turn our volume back up. Oh Jesus. Let's just do a little something. Doesn't even have to be like crazy.
Base defense is offline. Cancelled.
Oh wow, okay. We could have
repairing.
a lot of stuff going on. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do alarms, and we're gonna do buzzer 2, buzzer 1. Yes, that works for me. That works for me. And we're gonna do global playback so we can see what's going on. Oh man, okay, cool. So our defenses are back up. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh man, you'd have a lot of fun with the trains. Yeah, I mean you can build bases around just trains, like train systems. But the ore and stuff gives you something to do with those trains, which is kind of cool. Okay, cool. So we got our bots back. Now the thing I would do is I would somehow figure out a way to run this ore back up into our base. And just for right now, just to make things simple, so I'm actually going to do this, and I'm just going to feed everything over into one. I know we did this whole extravagant thing down here to balance things out, but basically that means just 1/4 of everything's going to go out here, and then the rest of it is going to go out this line, which is fine for now, because we're not really going to be doing with it. We can expand on this later on. Oh, one of the squads are gone. So this goes over to fuel, or to power, and then this goes up into our actual smelting area. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run it up into right here, because it'll accept it into the system, because there's a balancer here. Normally this is supposed to be splitting it between the two, but what'll happen is if I push this into here, all that will go up into here and feed our smelters and stuff. But I'm thinking too that maybe we should have another line down here feeding power. We'll worry about that when we need to. I'm not super worried about it. So let's go ahead and run this way. And keep in mind, all this stuff is very, very just arbitrary. There's no rhyme or reason. Well, there is, I guess, a little bit of reasoning behind what I do, but sometimes just the things I do is just to get something from point A to point B. It's maybe not the best, most efficient way to do it, but sometimes it's just easier just to go straight, make it easy. I'm also going to do this. I know this is kind of silly, but that makes sure that nothing gets stuck in those top 2 there, or in the top of those. So now we have a system to go get coal. So that means now we need to get a system to pick up coal. And how are we doing on time? We're doing okay on time. I think we have enough time to work a quarry out, especially since we have this right here. So what I'm going to do is, now that we have our blueprints, I'm gonna go grab a blueprint, and I'm going to go up to one of our quarry areas. This goes north to south, that goes east to west. I think I can flip them, but what I want to do is I want to pick up just like a little block, one singular block. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to do 4. And I'm going to go across. That'll give us a block to work with. I think that works. Yes, that works. So now I can just copy and paste. And my little bot, guys, assuming I have all the required materials in my inventory, which I may not, I may have to craft some, I can just go through and plop them down on our our little coal deposit down here. Looks like a cool base. Thanks, Dave. I'm working on it. It's still like a work in progress, but it's not pretty by any means, but it's gonna get the job done. I can rotate it. Okay. I can rotate it. I think I will. Do I want to do a north-south? Let's feed it all up to... actually I could have it come down. Oh, there's not really a lot of space to work with down here. Let's keep this simple and just go north-south, because having the lines go that way should be fine. So let's just kind of do this. Oh, can I not do that? Oh, there's something in the way. Okay, I'm going to have to deconstruct all the frickin' wood in the area, which is fine. It's fine. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And where'd my thing go? There it is. Okay, cool. So let's line that up with the poles I have currently, and I'm going to have to deconstruct those too. There's no light down here. I do apologize. I don't have any power running down here just yet. Let's just do 2 sections, and then I'll come and expand it later on. So I don't want to go too crazy with this just yet. These little microbots are crazy. Uh-oh, we're gonna get spammed again. Sorry. Alrighty. Why are you saying you have power? You don't have any power. Oh, you're not been built yet. So I need more of these guys, it looks like. Let's go ahead and just hand make a few of these. I like that you can do so much in the game. It's not just about building. Yeah, well, I mean, the game is focused on building, but I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, there's different, like, complex systems in the game that you can have all work together to perform the basic task of just building up your base and you know, playing Factorio. That's what it is, man. That's all it is. Alright, cool. Cool. So that should be fine. I think that's everything built. Nothing has power, of course. We're not there yet. And ooh, there's a couple more things. Yeah, I think everything's built now. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a line off of this main area here. I think. So they'll be going, oh, you know what? Let's make this simple. Let's make this super simple. And actually, before I quote unquote make this simple, let's not overly complicate it and let's line this up with the main track. It's gonna make things a little tighter on me to get this done, but I think it'll be fine. So just a heads up, I'm gonna run this episode until I get this little quarry built, because I don't wanna leave it hanging and not get this quarry built, because the entire kind of focus was to get coal into the base, and I want to get that done this episode. So this episode might run just a little bit long. Hope you guys don't mind. Okay, almost where are we at? Okay, so let's run up to here. And then let this build out. Alrighty. Come on, robots. Okay, looks like we're where we need to be. Awesome. So now I need to focus on how to get this out, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have my stop kind of come over here. this is not going to be like a super crazy big one. So, oh, come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and just run it like that. I think should be plenty enough. Then run this into the other system. There we go. Cool. And then let's go ahead and put down our lights, because we always need lights. Keep it to the right. So we're gonna call that, nope, can't do that. That's gonna have to be different. So let's do this and do that. And that's gonna be kind of a crazy big block, but it'll be fun. I think it'll be fine. We'll see. If it causes troubles, we'll kind of redo it. Let's do that, do that. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and put one on this corner and one on that corner, and I'll worry about those corners up top later. It's going to be kind of a low traffic area, so I'm not too super worried about it. So, oh, that was not built. So let's go ahead and pull this over this direction. We're gonna miss these up here, but actually, no, we're not. Spoke too soon. I don't like leaving things behind. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that there. Oops. Okay, sound. Thank you, sound. Appreciate it, sound. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of driving me nuts a little bit. Alrighty. I don't know if it's maybe one of the mods that I have installed, kind of causing things to glitch out a little bit. And then let's go ahead and get this last one over. I think that should work. Oh no, there we go. Pull this down and over. And then down and over. Down and over. Sweet. And then I'm going to do a handy dandy little balancer. I feel like maybe I'm not doing the balancer right, because I know it's the first three. And then I know it's the one in the middle, for sure. I can't remember if there's any on the end. Maybe... I don't think there is. Actually. I'm gonna have to look it up. And the reason for putting the balancer on is because, you know, there's not always going to be the same amount coming from each, because like this line here is shorter than this line here. So that just ensures that wherever this is going, will get like balanced out appropriately. So that way, you know, you're not loading one side of your train or one section of your loaders more so than the others. What are you up to? Oh, the bots and the aliens, yeah. Well, the good thing about our bots is they've been kind of busy keeping this stuff clear. This is another thing we gotta worry about. But they cleared out all those up there. And, yeah, I've not really had to worry too much, it seems. There's a whole bunch of stuff there that I gotta figure out what's going on. But, I think we're pretty safe for right now, because we got this patrol. Like, once I put up this patrol line, like, I didn't really worry about anything. Because I knew that they'd be keeping that northern area kind of clear. The next thing I'm gonna have to watch out for is just kind of down here, but not too worried. Like our pollution is kind of reaching up and getting kind of close to up here, but these guys will take care of anything that comes down and through. So that's why I've not really been too focused on my robots and the aliens, because they've pretty much got it down for right now. They got it locked down. So I'm going to go ahead and make some high tension wires, basically is what these are. And that'll allow us to run power all the way down and over without it being too expensive. Let's go ahead and connect one. Can I do? No, it has to be the other side. Okay. Let's go ahead and run this down. Then I'll grab one of these poles, and I think I should be able to just kind of connect like this. Maybe. There we go. Use that. We're gonna have to pay attention to our power. Yeah, what's our power look like? Ooh, it's starting to get there. It's getting a little closer than I prefer, but we'll worry about that later. But you'll see now everything's kind of funneling in the way it should be. And we got spam going here because of all these... crap. Alright, let's take care of our spam issue. I think I'm going to pick up the hunt thing and leave the guard thing. I don't know, maybe that's not a good thing. Or maybe I should put my guard, the hunt size down to like 20 instead of 50. Oh, good lord. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're coming. We're going. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on. Uh-huh. Haggard spot armor, yeah. Okay. Okay. I hear you. Okay. Let's go ahead and just say, pick all these guys up. Because, oh my god. We're gonna get spammed with the whatever is no more thing, but it's fine. Okay. So that was kind of weird. Let's make this like 20, and return size, we'll make that like 10. And try this again. Not the guard station, it's the other one with the... yeah, that guy. And rifle bot again. And also... how are we doing on... there's 79 out there. Put all the rest of these back in here, because I picked up a whole bunch, I'm sure. 220. Let's keep like 20 for myself. Put the rest in here. There we go. Okay. Redeploy those as we can. Cars will soon be... go make a car. Yeah, I don't really have a need for a car just yet. I mean, I'm walking back and forth between these two little areas, but there will be times where I need a car, and that's currently not one of them. I got trains and stuff I can work on, but I will get there. I will get there. Well, I mean, I guess maybe it is starting to get kind of the point where I might need a car, but that's kind of what I'm not focused on that right now. I'm trying to kind of get this coal area built up real quick, as quickly as I can. Why is that going that way? Oh, because it's clockwise. I always forget that. Okay. So let's put this here. We're gonna call this. We're just gonna make that black. And we're gonna call this coal pickup 1. All right. I think that works. And then what is this? Circuit connection. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So what we want to do now is I want to take my my coal train up here. I'm actually going to hop in it, and I'm going to drive it. Well, I'm going to tell it to go somewhere. So pick up 1 until full. And what I like to do is time has passed. No, inactivity. And if there's been no activity for like, say, 30 seconds, that means that area has been depleted and needs to move on. So that way it doesn't get stuck. So let's go ahead and say go to coal pickup 1. And we're going to say save as line. So now we have 2 areas. It's going to sweep around like it's supposed to. Up and around. And then it's going to plop straight down into this area. Now I can line up my loaders and stuff. Assuming I can use loaders here. I have no idea. I don't know if loaders will work in, maybe. No, that's going to come out. I really got to figure out how that works. Maybe that really is just boxes only. Or chests only. Which is going to be interesting. Okay, let me think. So what we want to do is go ahead and at least do one side. You know, I think we can do both sides. Just kind of get this in and out. Well, we're not really in crazy need for a bunch of coal right now. So I'm going to make this... oh, hey ho, coal pickup 1. Go to coal pickup 1. I forgot to flip it over to manual so it wouldn't go away. But I got this lined up, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a bunch of chests. And I really wish I could figure out this whole loader thing. Okay, let's turn you off for a second. So I think loaders would be super handy, but they're not really working the way I think they do. So let's go ahead and do the old school way and continue with all these. So what I'm going to do is I have 4 lines coming in. Right? Yeah, 4 lines from over there, nice and balanced. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and turn that in. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, turn that in. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's too far over, well, in my opinion, at least. Turn that in. And turn that in. Okay, cool. So now we have all 4 lines kind of balanced going through, and of course the first in the line will be preference. We'll get preference rather, but these will all be receiving balanced coal. And the reason why I do it this way, this acts as a buffer, so that way, you know, as the trains are going away, these chests will fill up, and then as the trains come, they'll pull out of the chest quickly, rather than having to wait for stuff to come down the line. And that's kind of the whole purpose of that. Nice little single connection right there. Let's put a light here so we can see what the hell's going on. Oh man, okay. I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and run our lines. And I'm just gonna make it super easy. You know, there's something else that I haven't used yet. I think I'm supposed to just... Right? No. Cancel. So this little thing allows you to kind of just automatically place down stuff and create ghosts. I should probably put that on. Okay. Sorry, I was reading that thing. It allows you to more quickly make lines and stuff, and it helps you kind of plan your belt stuff faster than just having to do it manually. And I think it does like turns, and it might do like underground belts and stuff too. I could be wrong. Still something I'm kind of not super familiar with. So a good example would be right here. Like I want to go from here to here. Yes. And then I want to go from here to here. Oh no. There. Okay. So let's do that, and do that, and then do that. And that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, cool. So let's cancel. Let's do this from here to here. Create ghost. From here to here. Create ghost. And then from here to here. I know I could have just ran it manually, but why not when you can just use a planner, huh? Okay, so now... Oh no, we're getting spammed again. Is it seriously like just clogged up there again? I'm gonna have to figure something else about this, because this is starting to get annoying. But we're gonna let this fill up, and this thing is turned off currently. It's on manual, so let's go take care of this, and then we'll bring our coal up into our base here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. It's driving me nuts. And I guess maybe a car would be good now. Let's go ahead and make one of those. But now you're gonna stop spamming like the moment I come up here? Why aren't you guys going and hunting? Does that mean that like there's not anything in the area? That might be what that is. That might be what that is. Let me turn my hunt radius up to like 10,000. Is that a thing? Okay, maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. And see if maybe having that higher hunt radius will get them to go out further. So there are things they can take care of, but I don't know if that's how that works exactly. So let's go ahead and once again leave myself 20, and if we get spammed again, then, or 19 rather, I guess. 20. Then we'll stop messing with it. Nice to see the coal make it to the train. Yes, absolutely. Let's go ahead and put our car down. So a car is basically just this little thing that you it's a car, man. There's not much to say about it. You got some space. Yeah, it actually has a gun, so if you have issues with aliens, you can at least defend yourself a little bit. You can steer it. You got acceleration. You don't want to run into stuff or you damage stuff and yourself. And they're really easy to get lost. Like it's really easy to lose track of where they are. So that little tiny arrow there, I'm going to pay attention to. Okay, so right now these are collecting things of 500, and like there's nothing going on here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and hop in here, and I'm going to say automatic, but I'm going to go ahead and say go ahead and go to the coal drop off, and then when that's empty, it'll hop back down and collect the coal that we've been collecting while this thing's away from the station. So once this stops, I'm going to hop out. We'll see this thing in action, make sure this is all working properly. Okay, we got a nice solid line of coal there. And all 4 of these should fill up. I mean, they won't be at the same time because there's different distances. But it should be 4 full things once this comes up. Yeah, so now we got 4 full, and that started backing up already, but it's fine. So now, if trains run out of fuel, they can come right here, and they'll have plenty of coal to work with. We got coal coming from out of here, dropping onto, you know, our lines. And basically, I don't have any buffer down here because our trains are our buffer, our trains are our storage. So these will, like, you see how these aren't really moving. You know, as we use the coal, it'll pull it out of that train, and then that's our storage there. So this is getting fed up and into the base. Catching up with it now. And this will feed into the system, and once it hits there, like, we're not really using a lot of stuff right now. So I don't realize I've not been freaking researching this entire time. So that's why nothing's moving right now. I was wondering about that. So anyway, now we got plenty of coal coming in. We have an entire brand new source of coal. So we'll be working through this coal as quickly as we can, but it's going to balance between our incoming coal from the train and this deposit here. What else? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this go back to the pickup. You gotta go? Alright, thanks Dave. Appreciate you hanging out, bud. Alright, so we're coming back into the depot here. And you see that our inserters are still working. They've been saving up for us, and you'll see now with all 6 of these going all at once, like, this is filling up pretty quickly. So I mean, that's basically the very basic quarry outpost, whatever. The thing is though, we have a whole lot more coal we're going to be digging up from here, so as we need, we can actually build more. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to go ahead and use my resource monitor and select all that. I'm also going to use my resource monitor and select this iron over here because I want to take care of that momentarily at some point in the very near future. I also have this over here I want to get. Cancel. And that I want to get. So let's go ahead and mark those just to have those on the sites, on the radar, whatever. And then while I'm walking over here, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here because I got the coal stuff done that I wanted to, and it's a little bit longer than I wanted to as far as an episode goes, but I got something done. I feel accomplished. And hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the process of building very kind of, I keep saying basic. It's not really basic. It's a pretty complex system of trains and stuff here, but I like to make my stuff kind of overbuilt and ridiculous and crazy, so that's why I call it simple and stuff. So but yeah, guys, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you're over on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure you hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it. And make sure you leave likes and share my videos and stuff, guys, because the more you guys interact with the videos, the more like the YouTube algorithm likes to push us up and get visibility on the channel and the videos and all that stuff. So we also want to grow the channel as big as possible. I need your help to do that. Once we hit 1,500 subscribers on the YouTube side, I'll be doing a giveaway for both Prey and Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. So the way you the way you enter to do that, to win those keys, is you go to the October channel update video and you comment on that video, and then once we hit 1,500 subscribers, I'll be pulling somebody at random from that comment section to win those keys. And so if you want a chance to win those, make sure you go comment on that video. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this, man. Unfortunately, we didn't hit our sub goal for this month. We are 4 away, but hey, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll set the sub goal for 96 for next month and see how that goes. But hey, we got close. Close counts. Yeah, I do welcome all of our new people, and it's awesome. So yeah, so next month, well, here soon, in the next few days, I'll be doing a channel update video, and then Wednesday we got our next live stream, which is going to be ARC, so make sure you check that out. And I know the uploaded version of that's not going to make any sense because that would have already happened, but it's okay. It's okay. But anyway, guys, yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Love hearing from you guys. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.